go ahead and start it. I'm not sending the link out for this. I got I was not ready for this at all. Do not have started to stream yet. That's fine. I'm sorry about that. Sick. I'm sick. So I slept all day yesterday, so I couldn't sleep tonight, combined with a lot of other stuff. I slept all day yesterday because I was sick. Okay. Go here. But today I plan on playing Mario Kart World and then Mario Kart 8 and seeing which one I like better. Because I think I'm gonna actually like 8 better. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna start with World, and then I'm gonna go to 8, and I might just periodically switch back. I don't know. So gross. I feel so gross. I feel like I have to take a shower. Give me a moment. Let me add 6 streams to the thing again. Because I feel like I should just put that in there. Just what they're getting into. Okay, there we go. But yeah, so I'm not doing the touring mode. I'm gonna start out just by doing a grand point. Point in single player. I'll be the pink one. What would be a good count? I really don't like this UI. I don't like it. I don't like how they did the UI setup for the picking your characters. And it's only gonna get worse. Look at this. There's so many, and there's nothing there, like here's Aviator Peach. I know I have, here's Aviator Mario. Why are all the Peaches separate? Why are they all treated as different characters? Be the pink one again, like I said. I'd be Bulldozer. I'm gonna go for the Mushroom Cup, and then I'm gonna walk my way towards, and then I'm gonna go to Mario Kart 8, I think, and I'm gonna do the Mushroom Cup in Mario Kart 8. Because I just need to see which one I actually like better, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be 8. Another thing is the free play, the free world. There's no point in it. Yeah, there's no point in the free world. Besides grinding for skins. Like, I've been thinking about it, and I'm like, why didn't you just add a little story? And you could have made that like the open world thing. It's a Mario game, but probably wouldn't take long to write a Mario story. You don't expect Paper Mario, Thousand Year Door things or anything. They're like, of course I lost it. I say this, I like the chaos in toy mode. That is something I can definitively say I like. But that's not really worth anything, you know? This track's kind of boring, actually. I get it's the basic track of the game, but I don't know. It's just visually, I feel. I think the problem is the world is too big. Again, I think I wouldn't be able to really tell that it's falling visually if it wasn't such an open track. Like, wide. The world is too big. I'm also going to test out the online for 8. Because I have a feeling 8 might actually have more players than World still. I might switch back to 8, to be honest. I'll still play World. It's a good game. I mean, if you literally have the better game, why would you play an inferior product? This is something I hate. I hate how some of the tracks are just getting to the track. And it's not just in toy mode to do this. It's just a waste of themselves. Why? I don't like it. I don't like how they do that. Why did you do that? I pick a track because I want to waste it. I noticed this even in the open world in the multiplayer. I think that's why I first noticed it. But you made this awesome looking track, and then you made it so we have to drive there for 2 laps. And then we get 1 lap on the track, and that lap's like the best part, but everything else is just driving there. In the towing map mode, I actually understand that. I would understand it if they just did that for the towing mode. They don't. It feels lazy. And again, I do like the game. It's just, I play it, and then I remember 8, and I'm like, yeah, 8 was way better. See, this is an awesome looking track that I'm actually on it. So why couldn't I have played on this track instead of just... I messed up. Instead of just being on it for all 40 laps. Like I only get 1 lap on it. It looks awesome. And you know what else? Because they've done that, a lot of the waste tracks feel very samey. They feel very much the same. I was like, what's wrong? Why does this feel like I've done this like a billion times already? It's because you basically because half the tracks at least are just driving to the actual track for one lap. Like, look, I think this is gonna do it too. I don't know for sure, but I think this is gonna do it too. And I don't get why they did that. Like, I mean, the moment you get on the highway in these games, in this game, it just looks all the same from if you're on the weights. Like, there's maybe a few exceptions to this. And I remember in 8, the tracks would literally change. Like, the tracks would change in 8 after, like, the second lap. Sometimes after the first lap, they would change, and they'd change again. I believe. There's the fourth lap. I was playing this game earlier, and I was playing the open world, and it was fun. I was having fun. It is a fun game. But I'm not doing this to decide whether it's a fun game. I'm doing this to decide which one is actually better. And like, which one should I just be playing instead? At like the majority, because I don't know how. Okay, you gotta get out of there. I play a lot of this game, and I literally intended on not playing 8 again after it came out. And it's like now, I think if you literally go to the last game I played, I streamed this. It just, I don't know. I think I'm gonna prefer 8, and that may influence my fate. But I have a lot of problems with how they handled the tracks. I can forgive everything else if the tracks were really good. But the fact that over half of the laps actually are just driving to the track, I really hate that. And I don't see why they did that. It's good to know that the feather can actually help you avoid the fang. The wet shell. That's what I was gonna say, the wet shell. And again, look at this one. This is such a cool thing. Like, I wish they just had a track where the robot Donkey Kong was there for the waste. Like, it wasn't more forgiving than they should be. Because when those little drops to get boost. And those are really forgiving. Because that's one. That's the first one down. And I'm thinking, why couldn't you have just made the track? Just so you were on the track and not driving you to the track. I get in towing mode why that's necessary, but why is that just the base track? Okay, so that's the Mushroom Cup of 8. I really like the Donkey Kong pouch. I wish there was more of the Donkey Kong pouch. Let's do 8. How much will it take to download? But yeah.
Mario Kart 8!
Single player. And I'm just gonna do 150 on the Mushroom Cup. But I'll be the Tanuki Mario. I don't know if I even played him ever. And I'll say this, Mario Kart World looks better. Graphically, it does look better. It is a very beautiful and pretty game. I think I criticized the Force games on the second lap. This track looks more interesting. And it feels like there's more things going on. And I think part of that is actually just the tires. Like, I already prefer this track to the one in Wales. I know I can't do a 1-to-1 of every single one, but this is like the first track almost everybody's gonna play. I like how you have to hold for the things too better. In 8 you don't hold, it's just there, and I don't like that. Because it's less strategic. I get it as a Mario game. That's like a very bare minimum thing of strategy. Is just letting us hold the thing. We can decide when to let it down. So that's another thing I actually didn't. I don't think I noticed that until now. But yeah, I think literally I am right, and 8 does have the better tracks in general. I think that's what my faithful is gonna be. I'm hoping I'm wrong. I don't think I'm gonna be. I heard that world took 8 years to develop. And I'm thinking, there's no way that's true for that final build. Those maps are not an 8-year thing. So, I would really love to hear about the development of that world. Like, I'm specifically talking about the maps, by the way. I'm probably not gonna ever actually hear the genuine story about world development with this Nintendo. But still, I would love to hear how 8 years of game development led into world's maps. There's no way those were like the original maps. Probably not even the halfway maps. The maps are all designed besides a handful around the open world. I also prefer the lightning in this game. I say this because in the lightning in World kind of feels like, oh, you were kind of just bad, unlucky because you were slightly closer to the guy who had it, instead of as affecting everybody on the waves. And I prefer it when it affects everybody in the waves. The AI is also better in this game. I don't get why. I mean, they did it for Mario and Tanuki Mario. But why is it that every single outfit in World is treated as a different character? It's still Mario. It's still Peach, it's still Daisy and Yoshi. And I like a lot of the skins in that game. Too. I like the Vampire Waluigi skin. I like a lot of the Yoshi skins. I should not have done that. That's stupid of me. Yeah, I prefer these maps. You don't feel as big, and a lot of that is just how winding they are. Again, I mentioned this before, but the drifting is really part of the fun in Mario Kart game. How racing games in general are very drift-heavy games, I feel. Even the Nicktoons 1 has a lot of drift. I hate this set, so it's the final one for this track. For this, pop, for this car. I'm doing this because it's just been bugging me, by the way. I'm not doing this to try and clap on Whale. I'd say it's bad. It's just, it's been bugging me because I do love Mario Kart. It's a very fun game. Because I do like Will. It's a fun game, it's just... It's an $80 game. And I mean, I just expected more from that. It's also a newer game. I don't think I have... Besides Wii, I think Wii might have been worse. But I think that might just be more because of the controller of the Wii than the actual game. But I don't think of anyone besides Wii, which again, I think is only just because of the controller that is worse than the previous. I'm in single player, so I can pause. I'll be right back. I paused. Sorry about that. But yeah, I can't think of a single Mario Kart game that was worse than the previous one. Besides the Wii one. And again, I think that was just because of the controller. Not because it was actually a bad game. I just saw it because of the ink. You know, I actually don't think it's actually the worlds. Playing this has made me realize it's not the worlds that I don't like. It's not like the width of the worlds in World. It's actually just how there's not enough torque. A lot of them are basically just straight lines for a long period of time. Okay, let's do the online. Let's see how the online works. I actually think this will have more players worldwide, that's fine. I also need to try to battle. I'll try to battle out I don't think I don't think I have access to those. I'll do Link. I'll do Link. If I'm doing Link, then let me just switch over to this. Yeah, I'll use the Link bike. That's another thing. I missed the Mountain. I don't know if I've actually ever played Squeaky Clean Twin. But this went way faster already. This is already faster than it is in World. Even I think this is faster than the fastest I've ever gotten into a match in World. Well, just getting into this game. And I prefer how I even prefer how you select the map. That alone tells me there's more players. Players on 8 still. Look how stupid my bee looks. He's one in the purple suit. But this is a Wii map, so I can't really judge this thing, because I think all of these were all those I got, besides maybe the DK Mountain Pass, were DLCs. The golden mushroom feels better than Wailed. I'll say that. It does feel better than Wailed. I'm doing awful. I don't even know why I'm playing so bad, I just am. I think I was almost in last. I think I was like one above last. Yeah, I was. I'm gonna do this one. I'll do 2 matches of the online. Because I really want to play this match and then I'll switch over to Wailed and try out the Wailed online. But this game is already getting into matches fast. And part of that is, again, I think there's just more players for 8. I also think it's that number of players that are causing it. So it's like, this one has smaller numbers of players than necessary to get into a match than Wailed does. I think I realized something. I think whenever my cat's meowing at me, he just wants me to put my bed down. Because I've been too sick to pick my bed up. So... You know something else? This game's multiplayer feels more fast. Wailed's multiplayer is more chaotic. I do love that chaotic part of Wailed's multiplayer. It's certainly part of why it's fun in Wailed. I think if it didn't have that chaotic part, I wouldn't like Wailed at all, to be honest. But this game feels a lot more high energy, a lot faster. I like the Lakitu. I miss Lakitu in Wailed. I don't know why they don't have Lakitu. And instead they just make it so you lose your thing. And again, I'm worse at Wailed than I am in Kart. I mean, I'm worse in 8 than I am in Kart. Oh, Wailed or whatever. I can't barely even think, to be honest. Let's go for this one. I messed up. Okay. The 7. So I did 2. I think I actually have to do 40. Okay. So online, I actually don't know what one I kind of prefer. I think I like the chaos that world gives you a lot. But that one just felt a lot faster. A lot more high energy. Just give me a moment. I'm doing my 20 laps. I know I've missed some, but I have quite to do those. I did 20. I know I missed some, but yeah. Okay, let's do the online play. I'm just gonna do the racing because well, I'll do a racing and a knockout call. Yeah, I'll play this Peach skin. I like this Peach skin a lot. That's something else. I like the skins. I don't like how the UI for the skins. Like, I don't see why Peach has to be split off without the thing. Because it's still Peach. It's just a different skin she's wearing, a different outfit.
Okay.
I'll go to B Dasher. Wait. Wobhog. I'll go with Wobhog. Yeah, I'll do one of the... Because like, I actually don't think the things are as long. As wide as I felt they were. The worlds in the world. But they feel really wide and really open. But I think that's actually just because of the highway and how many of the things are just so straight because it's a highway. There's not a lot of turns on the highway. I also like this underpass area. I like it whenever I'm on this underpass area. And I like the flowing. The flowing feels more accurate. In the world too. So using the item like a shell or a banana or the bomb, anything you have to throw, It feels more accurate. It feels better in towing. I mean, in weird. I keep calling it towing because it's basically what it is. It's not really a weird toll. It's just main thing is that you can toll around. It does feel slower. It really does feel slower than 8. But it is a lot more chaotic than 8. And again, I like the chaos. I don't know if that's really worth the speed difference. And again, the golden shell feels a lot better in this game than in 8. I do like how they changed some of the items. 14. Oh, okay, I'll do 2 races in a towing mode. In fact, there's some really cool maps. I just wish... I think that's just my main problem with this game. Is that this... They have some of these awesome maps, and you only get to waste them on one track. I mean, like the Donkey Kong map. I would have loved to play, like, just one around that thing 3 times instead of going down the highway, which is really boring. Besides the chaos. Chaos can't hold on to something as much. Just 10. I should have done the dry bones. Hoping the dry bones one wins. I also prefer the map select screen in 8. I do. I think the map select screen is a lot better. But this is a really cool area. I would have just rather went around that area 3 times. I think I won, unfortunately. I should have gone for the... I don't know what I'm saying. Again, I prefer it when I can hold onto the thing. And something I would say is some of the items feel way too rare. Like some become too often. Others come too well, and I never had that problem with 8. Well, I feel like some items just don't appear enough. and some disappear too much. I never had that. That was on me. I was like close. I see this. You lose your position like once in this game, you will end up in last. Like you lose your position once, one moment, and you're in last. There's no way you can mess up in this game. And it doesn't feel like that today. I gotta wait. I gotta quit this match. Okay, now I'm gonna do a tolling mode, a knockout toll. I wish you could vote on the tolls. I'll do baby wars later. I'll go for the B dasher. And I like the idea of the towing mode. It's just, I don't like how it negatively affects how to design some of the maps, some of the tracks in this game. I don't like how, like, so many of them are just you driving to a track for 2 laps until you get there. Another thing I will say, and this has to do with the open world, I don't like the open world. I don't like the free roam section. I don't like how you really only get, how you're basically even just grinding skins. Or how you're just getting stickers. I don't like that. I'm sorry I'm pausing so much today. It's just I'm trying to think and figure out what I'm trying to say. I think I'm just gonna alternate between World and 8 from now on. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm just gonna do that. I might just do a thing like I'm doing today. Well, I might just randomly change the thing. I wish I could just hold the shield there instead of it just being there. That Peach was mean. Bully the baby. Oh, I feel creepy saying that last half. That boost you get, the boost jump you get, the little jumps, it is too easy. It has too much leeway is what I mean by easy. It should be easy, but it's just, there's so much leeway in it. Because I literally pushed the jump button after I did it and my cat wasn't even touching and I still got it. I do like the toy mode. It is fun. The chaos of it is so much fun. There's something that I thought was like, yeah, that's just gonna haunt you. Who is the pillar gonna make the business more family safe? One like who does? Which the whole point is you have waitresses in tight shorts, tiny tight shorts. Like, why? Why would you do that, Hooters? Why would you do that to yourself? That was the one thing you really had going for you. Because because the food sucks at Hooters. That's not why they're doing bad, by the way. The food is awful. I don't know if you've ever eaten at Hooters. Why? Don't. It is so bad. Like, it is so awful. On the bright side, I actually do see them trying to increase sales or something, making a new Mario Kart, doing more DLC. Nintendo, I mean, not Hooters. Hooters is screwed. Because they don't want to try and make better food. If Hooters had better food, it would probably actually be successful. Or more successful at least. But it has like the worst. It has like the worst food. I think it was 9. Doing my 10 laps. Okay. Let's go back to 8. But I'm not gonna lie, I think 8's the better game. I do. This did confirm that, and I think I'm just gonna I'm just gonna end up
Mario Kart
going
8.
back and forth between 8 and 8 and Wild.
Let's go.
That was not me. I don't like how we lose our items we fall off the map. And way on evil. I don't like that. Again, I think it's a good game. It's not $80. They could have at least included a story. You know? Like, they at least included a story, I might be like, oh, it's the first Mario Kart game with a story. And I could have given it a thing based off of that. No, that's actually one of the things why I don't like Miyamoto anymore. Because he's affected games that were like the Paper Mario series. That was a story-based series. It's not like Mario where it's like, oh, this is all about the platforming. No. Paper Mario was all about the story. It was an RPG. He doesn't think Mario at all should have any of a story. There'd be no story in Mario. He's actually why Paper Mario doesn't, for a long time, has had kind of bad stories. Or Luigi Pinball. I'm not blaming him for World thing. I don't even know if he was walking on World, by the way. I was bringing that up. Because they said World should have had at least a story. Yeah, I don't think he actually was involved in World. Well, I also have to do the battle modes. After this one, I'll switch over and I'll do a battle mode of this. I do like 2 or 3 battle modes. And then I'll go and switch back to World. I'm not a big fan of battle modes. I knew that was gonna happen. I was trying to stay to the side. I really was trying to stay to the side, by the way. Oh. I feel like this game's also more strategic in general. I gotta try out the battle mode. Again, you can tell just based on like the numbers I have. I do prefer the skins. Again, I do prefer the skins. No, I do the Inkling now. But I do prefer the skins in World. That's another thing. It's a beautiful game. I'm not a big fan of the battle mode, so. I do like 2 matches of battle mode, and also some to want to do 2 matches there. Cause I did play a battle mode thing earlier, and it was okay. But it wasn't Bomb on Blast. Bomb on Blast, I did not like. I feel like the explosion radius is slightly too small for it to really be fun. But I've actually played it in this game, and I actually liked it when I did play it. Woohoo Town, I guess? Coin ones. What is this? I think 8's gonna have the better battle mode too. Won't lie. I'll be back. My mom is vomiting. You need it on hill. I actually like that map, so I'm actually kind of sad. Let's see, I gotta go and help her out on G's like that. It just... That's horrible. That would be horrible if I just didn't go there. No, I'm not gonna watch the Odyssey movie. It's actually not to do with the casting, to be honest. Well, besides the Killers. The Killers casting is awful. That is the worst casting he could have made. But it's because the guy's not even trying to make a good movie. I feel. I like Christopher Nolan. I like his movies. He's clearly not trying to make a good movie, he's just going for reward. Okay, I'm gonna quit and go back in. I think I might be able to find a better match. But yeah. Because, like, and I knew the moment he wasn't gonna try. I knew it. Well, and it was when I saw the helmet. Because they used a woman helmet for a Greek movie. So before Rome conquered Greece. And the moment I saw that, I was like, he's not trying his best. He's not putting his best up on this movie. Okay, nobody's joining. I don't think enough people are playing at all in like the same thing. Okay, so that's one thing to know. The battle mode in 8, I can't even judge. If I go to World, I can still get into battle mode, I bet. But right now, I think it's too early for the US, for the West anyway. I think it's just too early for the West, and too late for the East. I got into 2 matches. It's just I left. You know, online battle. Yeah, I'll do the conk though. But again, that 8 is also originally a Wii U game. That's true. 8 is a Wii U game. A lot of the best the original Switch games are actually from the Wii U. The Wii U era games. Even Breath of the Wild is a Wii U game. I'm not saying the Wii U is the best way to play it. I'm just saying that game was made for the Wii U. But yeah, so 8 is a Wii U game. Like how 8 Deluxe is a Wii U game. Well, oh man, New Super Mario Bros. I've been playing. That's a Wii U game. Breath of the Wild is a Wii U game. And see, a lot of the best, not all of them, but a lot of the best Switch games, the original Switch, are from the Wii U. Not all of them, though, but honestly, the Wii U had a lot of really cool games. It really did. Honestly, it was more of a system and advertising thing, I think, that caused that game to flop. But the games themselves were really good. 3D World, Super Mario 3D World is a Wii U game, not the pause of Fury thing or whatever they added. But just 3D World in general, that's 3D. I think they honestly might have gotten rid of that coin one. This one's better than Bob-omb one, by the way. I'm gonna die. There you go. That wasn't intentional, by the way. I didn't intentionally forfeit or anything. Though it honestly looked like I did. I was so awful, it looked like I forfeited. My brother's a huge Christopher Nolan fan. He's not going to see Odyssey. He messaged me that just now because I think that might honestly be the first flop Christopher Nolan does is Odyssey. It made me want to watch Troy and Gladiator. I actually have to watch those. But yeah, so he's not gonna go play the Odyssey. I think the map decides the game mode you're on, to be honest. There are cool things I really do like about World. But the maps and the tracks and how straight so much of them are ruins the game, I think. It really does ruin the game. And I like World. 8's a better game. So, like, if you were gonna get a mod, if you were getting a Switch too, and you were like, should I get Odyssey? Not unless it's like a 2-for-1 sale they do on those But yeah, unless it's not that, unless it's not one of those 8-for-1 sales that they do sometimes. Of course. I popped 2 balloons somehow. 5. That's cool. I should have gone with DK pass. A little bit, I'll switch back over to 8. I still don't get all of those. I think he had an immunity thing still. Battle mode's fun for what it is. I don't want to get hit again. I think I got 0 because I died. Yeah. Yeah. That's a shame. If I didn't die, I might have actually won. I kind of want to play Street Fighter 6. But I also kind of don't because how I feel right now. Really, my head is at like a slant. You can keep putting it back and it just keeps going to this natural like slant. DK pass. You know, I remember Finding Nemo. I hate that movie. And it's nothing to do with the movie itself. It's actually because in school, whenever there's an option to select a movie, and this would happen throughout my time in school. Well, everybody would select that to be in a movie. I had it where like there was a day, it was later like the end of the year, and there's nothing to do. So every teacher was just having a movie day. And and every single time, Finding Nemo would win. And these people were voting for it. Had already voted for it. That's why I hate Finding Nemo. Oh, so because I was hit, I think I lost my coins. How many points does the person in first have? $48. Wow. They still have the hard minigame. Okay. Huh. Of course, I miss all of them. Five per second. Wow, so those guys have a lot of battle. Oh, thanks. Oh, hello, Mystic MK. Never mind. I'm sorry, I didn't see your comments. You don't want to join anymore? Because I could just give you my friend bag. Hey, it's right there if you want it. You can pause the screen if you want. Right? No, I don't want that.
Mario Kart 8!
Hey, if you add me and you want to play Weird, you can. I didn't want that. See, the battle mode in 8 will walk. I do want to fly them. I go for alternate underpass. I think these might be unless anyone wants to play. Anyway, these will probably be like my last 3. Blast definitely does feel better. And 8. And I think it has to do with the blast radius. I think 8 has a higher blast radius. I think part of it is that you'll also feel like you're going faster. But that might also just be the count I was using. I think it's honestly mainly the speed thing, like I was saying. Yeah, 8, even 8's battle mode, I think, feels better. At the very least, this specific one game mode. And I think that's just because of the weights. I think the weightiest and 8 is, I mean, in the whale is too small. I think the map's also smaller, and I think that's also helping. That's 15. Wow. No, I'd also take this screen and just waiting for the game to load and over the free roam they have. I don't know why, I just would. Why? I actually remember this game mode. Oh, I'm a criminal. I didn't realize I was a criminal. Is this game mode not in the main game? I mean in the wild. Is this actually a pretty cool game mode? That sucks. It's up to you, Donkey Kong. I gotta keep playing more of the battle passes to make sure that's not in World. I think I've actually played more of the World's battle mode. Not battle pass, but battle mode. Pass, like an idiot. But the mode, can actually be decently fun. And I just want to see what all the modes now in that game. That's it. That's the only reason why I say that. I'm not a fan of the modes in general. You were camping yet? I think there's only one sale location on this map. I'll do one more. No, I was watching a video on Avowed earlier. And I didn't know it was part of the Pillars of Eternity series. I had no idea it was. What are we doing? What is this? Oh, that's what this game mode is. I didn't pay attention. Yeah, so I was watching a video on Avowed, and I had no idea that was part of the Pillars of Eternity series. I've been meaning to stream that for a while. Honestly, I do prefer the battle mode in 8, too. But I also haven't played a lot of either one. I think I've actually played more of World than I have of 8. I feel like touched it. Wait. Okay, I'm gonna end it. Thanks for stopping by. Okay.